WeArEuS, and this is... So, last episode, we had a good time. Honestly, ever since I recorded the last couple of episodes, which was more than 2 days ago for me, I've been itching to play more, and I had to stay away. I could not justify it. I'm glad to be back. But I'm also thinking to myself about, I've been thinking about Daemon X Machina, also came out recently. I think around the same time this game did, or Daemon X Machina 2. I liked the first game. It wasn't great, but I did like it. And we have to go. That ended quickly. Where was I? Right. The first one was pretty good. So I figured why not check out the second one. I knew it was coming out. I just don't really keep track of releases as well as I used to. Can't particularly be. Okay. Oh. Yeah, okay, I get why the music was... Not all characters will engage in full conversations, but they may still say something of interest.
Why? Why? Why is this happening? Camille. Oh, my baby. Anna, my baby girl. We got separated during the evacuation in Tulsa. The screaming, panic, the smoke, pure chaos. I lost them in the crowd. I finally traced them back to Jova, but I'm too late. I'm too late. Oh, Camille, forgive me. I'm too late. Without one of their belongings, I can't even give them a proper palamist burial.
Noted. Find a thing from them. Box of bronze acorns. I don't know why that's a thing, but you've got it now. It looks like a headlight, right? Well, we're in the corpses now. I have to wipe my boots off. The sensitivity seems normal. Anyway, so I checked out Daemon X Machina, and it is way different from the previous version. Well, yeah, the previous version. No, I don't think that applies here. It's way different from the previous. What the frick? only see one thing, but I know we've got some porcelain Andes out there lying down. Note from the escaped priest. I had to flee the abbey. No telling what those Sabinian savages will do to us if we manage to get inside. Respect for the sacred. Satyrus cursed them all. If any of my fellow brothers find this, I will be heading to the place we toured last summer. Find me. May his gaze lie upon us and deliver us from this evil. What the frick am I seeing all the way out there? I don't recognize that movement pattern, so that's something new. Great. I'm pretty sure I set it to the hardest difficulty, mostly just to see if I could, get away with it. Yeah, I don't recognize that thing's shape or its movement. And we have to explore... There's another one over there. And we have to explore this entire area because this game has proven that exploration can be rewarded. So, Pantheon Abbey is that? We'll find out. Because that's where they want us to go, and if you've watched the channel for any amount of time, you know I hate that, so... Nope. No haze to worry about. But still, his attack pattern is pretty tricky dick. Still haven't gotten the timing for... Maybe that is something. I still haven't gotten the timing for the parry against that guy. I'm going to go ahead and assume we can't swim, so if I go in there, I die. So we have to go over... there. Like I said, I want to head to the Abbey, but I also want to fully explore this area. I have to be careful. Because of stuff like this. But I think he's actually... dead. Is that the flag making that sound? Wow. That's a lot of porcelain Andes. Whoa. I got to get used to the timing of the healing pulse again. Note from a soul survivor. I'm listening out to make sure I'm not being snuck up on because it appears that I'm still moving underneath this. I just never imagined the end. Bleeding out in the swamp. Ugh. These fanatics, out of nowhere, one of them runs right up to the tank carrying some kind of shaped, charged thermite. Blasted right through the hull and took out the entire crew. Pretty much vaporized himself, too. No idea how I survived. Doesn't matter, though, does it? If anyone finds this, make sure they all pay. Wow, he gets a lot of distance on that back dodge. Where did I see that new guy at? There he is. Hopefully this guy doesn't come with haze. If so, we will have to pull out. Good, 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 good. That is the most inconvenient entrance I have ever seen. Well, this area is a little larger than I was expecting. I have to be careful. It's another new one. The Silver Surfer Andy. Great. Oh, crap. Oh, great. He's a shooter. Sniper, no sniping. Thank you. So, Damon X Machina. As I said, its appearance has changed quite drastically. Originally, it was the whole supersized, really, mecha thing. A new drone module. It can be equipped in the drone tab of the data pad. For recharge. So it gives the drone something new to do rather than just stun lock. Use mechanic is tap, no lock on required. Cooldown is 3 minutes, deals 540 damage. Propels the unit towards a target, resulting in a high velocity impact force to all limbic entities in its trajectory. So if I can line... Ooh, and 2 bypasses. Nice. So if I can line them up, I can knock them down. That's new. It didn't have that whole little intro thing there last time we accessed this. And that was only a couple of days ago. Maybe we should put that on the attack slot. And by attack slot, I mean that's the button I press to attack with, so it'll feel more natural to use an attack-based skill from the drone with it. Now to find someone to use it on. I'm sure that won't be too difficult. We've got a bunch of porcelain Andes over there, but that's over there. I want to go to there. And of course the porcelain Andes are camping it. Though, I wonder if the drone actually knocks back or if it just deals its damage without any actual crowd control. Also, I want to know what the cooldown looks like. So it looks like we don't have a way over to the Abbey. At least none that I can figure out yet. We have to go through the village of Jova, which I'm almost certain, like 80% certain, is not how that name is supposed to be pronounced. Frick. I mean, since we're here now, we may as well go over here and clean up. Oh. Just sniping Andy. Let's not. What the frick am I looking at? So we've got a sniping Andy attached to a haze. That's my worst nightmare. Might be able to aggro this guy without... Nah. both connected, aren't they? I know one of these is the heal over time, but I can't remember which. Okay. All right. Really? I got hit by that? It shoots? Crap. Out of here. A time loop guardian? I didn't even notice the sound. Also, there was a... Did you guys see that? I killed it and something went off over in that direction. Is that what that giant black thing is over there? A time loop and the guardians somehow seal it or something? Gotta be careful. That's the haze from the sniping Andy. What better time to find out how this works? Oh, I hate that. You know, when it said it would propel the drone forward, never in my wildest dreams did I think that I would still be attached to it while it did so. That could have gone sort of wrong. These enemies aren't that strong, so, oh, haze, huh? No one else nearby, so I guess we can take care of this now. What are you doing? Shut up. Are you actually kidding me?
Obviously, you didn't die. Concentrate and start over.
Are you actually freaking kidding me? That is extremely upsetting. At the very least, the stuff I killed stays killed. Unlike the traditional Souls-like formula. But of course, the Sniper Andy with Haze is still there because we only killed his Haze. Which, given that we used the finisher on it, he took some damage from that, but unfortunately the Haze is back. It shoots? Ow. Oh, this is a problem. It's charging something. Good Lord. I'm going to have to fight more of those things. That I know when it flashes white, that's something that can be parried. So if the enemy, if an Andy doesn't do something that comes with some sort of a color indicator, like the porcelain Andes, all of the varieties have attacks that cause them to put off this red mist. Those attacks I know can be parried. So does that mean all of the smaller attacks that they do can't be parried? Or, I mean, I would assume that they all can be. Okay, good. We did already take care of the ram's head. Not sure I'm a fan of waiting that extra quarter of a second every time I come into this menu. It's aesthetic, sure. I really don't remember seeing that in the... back when we played this previously. Oh ho ho. I'm sorry, what? Oh, he's got haze too. Neat. Good for you. Come on. Out with it. I think I tried to attack. Or did he break my guard?
Okay. Start over.
Not entirely sure. I thought I thought I had a moment to attack there. But I'm not particularly used to enemies always having... Ooh, frick. That'd be embarrassing. Always having super armor. Maybe it's more that the attacks just don't have enough impact. Because I know... Usually... What? Stop that. It's annoying. And being able to guard is rather annoying. Also, for a split second there, after I finished killing him, I thought to myself, maybe I could break his guard using the drone's... What's the name of that skill? Charge? Yeah, forward charge. But look at how close we are to this edge, and I don't imagine... Maybe I could stop the charge? Let's actually test it. No. I cannot stop that until it's done. That is something I don't want to use. Door. Hey there, fellas. Why does this smell like cum in here?
I still can't believe what happened. We were finally leaving Jova. This massive creature materialized ahead of us. Swatted the truck aside like a fly. We grabbed what we could, slogged through the marsh. The creatures were everywhere. What the hell are they? Rojo and I are the only two left. I'm almost out of metformin. I'm a goner without those pills. Even if I wasn't stuck in a goddamn swamp, sourcing medication in a war-torn country is next to impossible. What a disaster.
How the hell did you find us? No, it doesn't matter. We were part of the peacekeeping mission assigned to Jova. When the order to pull out came in, I was so relieved.
I could make a joke there. And I'm not too good to make that joke. I'm just saying. I realized it too late.
Our CO, Lieutenant Rue, convinced us to stay for a few days. I wanted out of this place so bad. And it didn't take much effort to convince the others to leave with me. And now we're stuck here. No way in hell I'm going back out there without support. I need a SATCOM radio to contact HQ. Damn it.
All I'm hearing is a lot of what you want and not a whole lot of what you can do for me. Enlightenment. Mystery discovered. guys haven't seen any cubes lying around, have you? Maybe stashed a couple in your prison wallet? It was a long shot. So, no idea what to do about that. So I'm looking for 2 cubes, and I have no idea what those 2 torch handles were for. They had symbols, but as you would expect, it doesn't really mean anything to me without greater context. I'm not engaging this guy on that bridge. It's just not going to happen. I've seen how that story ends. Well, at least I won't have to travel very far to get back. Wait, hold on. Investigation. No mysteries tab. I forgot I had the dual axes. Mysteries. Secrets of the Ram, but... Okay, here's another one. But... no information. Also, time loops. Dang it. I can't function like this. What? Get out of here. That was awful. Looked terrible, felt awful. Yeah, porcelain Andes like that with haze are AIDS. Oh, look. That's really great. Oh, right. The weapon's maxed out. I guess. Yeah, they all have umbilicals. I have no means by which to aggro the haze. We're going to have to do what we did before in line of sight, the one that can shoot. Stop that. I can just wait and let them summon it again. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. Summon it, you pansy. Woo! Brave. Or foolish. So they won't summon it if they've got a chunk of health. Well, a sliver of health, more accurately. You know, I keep getting hit, and it's upsetting. I, why am I not noticing that sound? Remember, the time loop in the previous episode, the time loop guardians were extremely obvious with very loud sound, and for some reason, a note with an enigmatic phrase and the code N-1 found in a garage in Jova. This is probably This is probably related to the thing out there in the swamp. No, there's nothing saying there can't be another mystery afoot. I would like to say that the fight against that haze was a lot easier than I expected, but that's not exactly true. It went a lot worse than it should have, for being as easy as it was obviously supposed to be. Oh, great. Let's make sure we don't aggro anyone else accidentally. Would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior? Line of sight. And we are full. Like I said last episode, keeping track of the tempo of the fight, trying to avoid their stuff, getting off your stuff, looking for opportunities to parry while keeping track of the healing pulse. Timing is exhilarating. It said the proof is in plain sight, but I don't know what proof, how, what I'm looking for, what's relevant, what isn't. It's locked from the other side. We're not going to go down into the depths just yet. Okay. Well, I can't close it since I have no home training. Hey there, bud.
You want to join me? There's plenty of booze to go around.
You
Hey,
sure?
You want to hear a story? I got one for you. Our hero is hiding in the marsh like a scared, pitiful little shit. What is he doing, you ask? He's watching his family being hung by the people he once called friends. But then, he comes out of hiding to rescue them at the last second, right? No. Not this guy. He waits. He waits until the Asterian armed forces show up. What a brave bastard. You wanna know how it ends? Spoiler alert. He drinks himself to death.
Sounds like he gets what he deserves. You know, I would invite him to take a walk about the town, but I've killed all the things that I, would be implied to kill him as a result. Because I'm just so needlessly aggressive. Bloodthirsty. A warmonger, you might say. might say it. You shouldn't, but you might. The one bit of color out here. This guy has haze. Beautiful. The healing pulse is much easier to stack with this weapon. I mean, I know it's a pair, but I'm just going to treat it as a single because I don't care that much. Thought it was odd that there was just a single porcelain Andy running around here, prancing as they do. I do want to check out apparently I can fast travel to the APC. Noted. I should have seen it before. Wasn't paying that much attention. Grief suppressor weak. Okay. I don't know what grief is, but go for it. Well, don't. Because it's apparently damage. Or damage type. For a penny. Looks like he's got the old-fashioned red haze. Not the newfangled stuff. But, he's standing in muck that's about knee-high. Knee-how. And, I'm assuming that he's not alone. Let's be a brave baby boy and just not right now. Because the baby crying thing is rather curious. They look so relaxed. I wonder. Let's give ourselves a... It works. The trick actually worked. So that's how we're going to deal with more of the squishier haze havers. Granted, it's not going to be perfect by any means, but for the ones I know are squishy enough, like the sniper, especially that one, oh, we can go all in with that, but in cases where there are multiple of them, I keep trying to dodge with A, and I know it's not A. Ah, when you're guarding, your stamina stops recovering. Okay, so I have confirmed you do not recover stamina through the healing pulse. And now my axes are maxed. Also referred to in, certain circles as axe maxing, or min axing if you're feeling a little dangerous. In the year 826, Lady Marguerite, revered mother of Argyle, cast her sacred veil of grace upon all the children of Palon, the great city of Trisk, by her boundless mercy. All traditionalist hamlets and great halls shall receive the comforting embrace of the ever-growing Umal caves. Let its tunnels spread like tendrils to protect us against further materializations of Tear's demons. So, are the Andes Tear's demons, or are those supposed to be the Sabinians? Sounds like a haze haver. I was hoping to be able to get a look at the thing first. And do realize I am aware that I have not finished talking about Daemon X Machina 2, but really, how am I supposed to ever get an edge in word in edgewise, if I'm constantly doing violence? Okay. He's just alone. Just curious. You poor dear. In the words of my ancestors, aka myself, from 2 episodes ago. Was it? Did I do it last episode too? Ooga booga! What do you mean, new usable? I've had these before. This is... Oh, wow, that's pretty freaking far. That's all the way back near the APC. It's fine, I guess. I want to get that to the guy before next episode, otherwise I might forget I have it. Journal? regarding the tunnel hideout. Heading into our third week down here, at least. I think it's been 3 weeks. I've lost all notion of the time, not seeing the sun for this long. We thought the sap forces would have moved on by now, but they're still hanging around for some reason. Food is running low. One of us will have to go out there and risk going out for some supplies. I have no doubt the Sobs will execute us on sight for what we did. That's what I would do. I have no regrets. I'd hang those filthy Sobs again and again. Sathira, save us. That's from whence I came, so we go this way. No. Again. I only noticed them because I was actively looking for stuff this time, and not being overly concerned with 4 rather annoying Andys. So how do we get this open if possible? Or is this connected to that underground area out in the marsh where those 2 ON peacekeepers are? Alright. Let's see where this ultimately leads. Try to keep an eye out for any other shenanigans like this. Also, are these symbols different from the last ones? So, an eye with multi-pupils. I would like to get that mystery solved before next episode, but I suspect it's not going to be so simple. Anyway, I know everyone's dead now, so Daemon X Machina 2. As I said, it's way different from the previous one, where the previous one had the giant mechas and fast combat you would expect. The second one, apparently, according to the reviews, which is a common comment among them, is that it's more akin to Anthem Anthem. They consider it to be more like Anthem 2.0. Apparently the game is open world, where the last one was more mission-based, which is cool. So I have to find all of the torches with these icons. So we've got 2 of them active now. We only have 3 remaining. And I guess that's what we're going to be doing for the rest of the episode. Hunting those things down. I don't want to be recording for 2 hours, but I know I've already been recording for at least 1 at this point. Get up, Andy. Full heal. Because I can. Alright. Okay, so I can't interrupt my attack animation with a guard. Got it. A lot closer to that thing than I want to be. Limbic rod. Neutral Z. It's an exploration item. To the doorway of the wistful marshes of the lost. Okay, so we know where this goes. Thank you, drone. My ignorance is profound. Continue. With your graceful enlightenment. Hey there, beautiful. You done? Did you get it out of your system? Here, let me put something in there. Mistimed it. Ah well, he's dead anyway. Have to check the walls. Alright. There have to be torches here somewhere, right? Or maybe they aren't here and they're everywhere else. For example, in there. I was as thorough as possible, and I didn't see any other. Sabinian family tree. It's cute. I mean, it's horrific. But that's all I've got.
Dear Diary, Mommy and Daddy are still yelling at each other a lot. Daddy says there's a lot of bad men coming to hurt us. Makes me really scared. Jasper is the only one who still plays with me. He says we should all go to the lake with him. He says it's safer there, but I don't want to leave my friends. You're not a soldier, are you? Please don't tell anyone I'm here.
Hey, who are you?
I'm Rebecca. I've been hiding here since the attack on Jova. When the bombs fell from the sky, I was playing in the treehouse with my baby brother. Parents ran out and screamed at us to get down. My baby brother ran to them. That's when the bomb exploded. They're demons. They're here because of the Sabinians. They're friends with the demons. They don't attack them. See? They're friends with them.
I mean, I could see the logic. Honestly, I haven't seen the two of them in the same room together, so can we be entirely sure that the Sabinians aren't the creatures? I mean, do we really have to ask the stupid question of what happened here? She just told us frankly, her whole family got red misted by a bomb. Wait, and then she mentioned her uncle.
Where's your uncle?
I don't know where they took Uncle Jaffer. I know he wasn't taken into the forest with the others. I hope they let him go. He promised to take me somewhere safe.
I'm sure he's riding a rope in a tree somewhere. But she doesn't need to know that. I mean, she's dead either way, really.
So, I'm looking for the blacksmith. Do you know where he is?
I don't know him very well. I think he doesn't like kids much. I saw some villagers leaving with the ON peacekeepers on their white trucks. Maybe he went with them.
Hey, did you see where the white trucks went?
I watched the white trucks drive away. They took the road that turns behind the hill with the ancient monuments. We can see them from here.
I mean, I would say we could go look for her uncle, but like I said, we all know he's riding in a tree right about now. Right, I do want to get rid of the blockage on the door, but then again, is it really necessary? Considering you can just walk in through the open wall. Let me guess, there won't be an open wall to gain access from this side. Whatever.
They recently assigned me to this battalion. I needed a breather after we pushed through Umbrahan. I heard rumors about what was going on behind the front lines. That shit in the forest. That isn't me. The Asterian army is filled with men like Vass. And he is as filthy as they come. Watch your back.
I've seen Enzo and Daniel do some fucked up shit, but this takes the cake. Almost retched when I walked in. Then again, what happened to their families? I guess it's tit for tat, huh?
Ah.
Damn it. Of course I drew the short straw. The worst cleanup job in town and I pull it. Figures.
Captain's office. So we've got another mystery on our hands. but the one in the marshes looks much more appealing. Anyway, Anthem 2.0, supposedly. I have mixed feelings on such an opinion, but music sheet. Right. Performance of a lifetime. I don't I don't know of anyone that has any sort of inclination for that. Oh. And there aren't any soldiers I could potentially pull them to either. Well, there are some on the ground floor, all the way over there, I think. There's this guy. How far can I aggro them, by the way? Hey there. Yeah, it just doesn't... How did I even get over here? Oh, through the door, right. Yep, that'll do it. Evacuation notice. We are done over here, though.
I found the poor pup whimpering alone in a house, just abandoned there by the owners. Unbelievable how utterly heartless these palamists are. He's in good hands now, though. Aren't you? Who's a good boy?
You know there was a woman raped over there recently, right? By your guys? Right? Alright.
Hey! Hands off! I found him. He's mine now.
Do you not see what I'm holding? No, see, she closes her eyes when it's convenient.
Hey! Hands off! I found him. He's mine now.
What else is there? I'm also trying to keep an eye out for any more of the switches we need to open that door back there. Well, way, way, way back there, I mean.
These are the scumbags that hung the Sabinian family. What a waste of ammunition. They should have let me do it my way. They would have suffered for days.
Cool story, bro.
This shit will never end. I need to get the fuck out of here. I had no choice, man. Voss and his goons look at magazines to see if we fired. Whatever you're doing in Jova, make it short.
We caught one of these scumbags scavenging for food in one of the houses. A few ripped fingernails later, He gave up the rest. They were hiding like rats down in the old well. This filth got off easy, if you ask me.
Well, if the demons are feeding on brutality, you know, and their general vicinity, it would make sense that they'd be following the Sabinians.
I should be at the Abbey trashing the place.
Man, if only I could be over there instead of here where it's just plain awful. But the mystery out in the marsh has me a little moist, so...
I bet those lucky bastards over there are filling their pockets with gold.
Yeah, because abbeys are renowned for having money. Want to get rich? Become a monk. Yeah, that's how that goes.
It's just a matter of time before those things break into Jova. And I don't intend to be sober when they do.
So... you're implying that they aren't with you.
As Hooch right here, signing mead? God damn, it's good. This is the way I want to go out. I'd give anything for some more. I was stationed to guard Voss's office. Screw that. Wait, don't tell him I said that. I hope he's not looking for the extra key. Because I'm about to give it away to whoever brings me some more mead.
Well, guess what? Today's your lucky day, you awful piece of garbage.
That is almost empty. Well, I guess it's a start. I'd be a lot more appreciative of a full bottle of...
Pull him out of there. Didn't think Polymus was clever enough to work heavy machinery like this. Color me surprised. Check his pockets. Take that silly little acorn, put her with the rest. No, please. Don't take... Shut up! Oh, fuck! You got blood all over my boots, you fucking asshole! All right, boys, go round up the rest of them.
And then this. Anything else of note? Some treasure hint. That's that. All right.
I'm only permitted to play Sabinian classics, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, I only happen to know one of their dreadful compositions. I'm getting the impression that Captain Voss is tired of hearing the same tune over and over again. I need to learn some new pieces before I end up against the wall. This is precisely what I need. I'm sure Voss will appreciate this one, at least for a while. I'd feel more comfortable learning one more piece, though.
Listen, you keep asking stuff of me, I'm going to help you up against the wall.
Hopefully Voss will stop staring daggers in my direction now, even if each of these compositions sounds more dreadful than the last.
So, one more bottle of mead, one more sheet of music. Never ends with these people.
Painting their horrible deeds for all to see? It's the first thing we saw when we rolled into the marsh.
You realize you are the invading force, right? Right?
We weren't gonna let that slide. No way. Palamis pulled similar shit in my village. It's the reason I enlisted. This is the life, man. For years I waited for this fucking war and it finally arrived. 2 years and we're just getting started. You know what's exhausting? Pretending that everything is okay. Love thy neighbor bullshit. It's about time we rid ourselves of the Palamists. I'll drink to that.
Yeah, see that guy? Looking through the binoculars, standing safely behind the sandbags? That's the captain. I suggest you chat with him before you wander into trouble.
Man, if I could find a porcelain Andy right about now. Limbic battery. I'm guessing that's to recharge your weapon.
I was part of the mob that hung those civilians in the marsh. I don't know what came over me. Now these soldiers make sure I pay for my crime every single night. And I deserve it. I knew all of them. We were neighbors. I taught their children. Those kids were my life. Rebecca, Talum, Justina, especially little Cyril Kun. I want to remember who I was back then, before all of this happened. I need to wake up from this nightmare. Sethers, forgive me.
So it appears I may have been under a misconception. I originally thought the Sabinians came from, well, let's just go with Sabinia. It smells in here. But apparently the Sabinians and the Palamists were living together. So, what triggered this apparent civil war? Crap, this place is way larger than I was expecting. Let me guess, this is a monk from the Abbey, which would explain why the guy thought there would be a ton of gold there.
His gaze be upon you, my son. You're not from here, are you? I know everyone around here. And yet, there is a way about you that is familiar to me.
It's probably my bloodlust.
Who are you? I am Abbot Jaffer, the spiritual leader of Patham Abbey. My life started here, and it seems it will end here. I don't know where you are from, but I'm afraid you've wandered into hell.
That's us. I know where the Abbey is. I guess we'll just ask that to get it out of the way.
Abbey? Where's the Abbey?
Oh, come on. I know what happened here, but I'm going to have him say just... Ooh. Oh, this is Uncle Jack. Okay. So he's not riding a tree just yet. Yeah, we'll go with this one.
Why is Captain Voss doing this to you? Captain Voss is a criminal and thief parading as a soldier. You don't believe me? Look inside his trucks. They are filled with things he stole from Palamist families. It is the reason why he arrested me. He can beat me as long as he likes. My answer? will always remain the same.
Crap.
There is nothing of value in the Abbey besides our barrels of mead.
Which means I need to go all the way over to the Abbey. In order to get a full bottle of mead to give to the guy that's here to get the keys to the captain's office. I was going there anyway, but good lord, I wish I had gone there first.
I found your niece. She's okay.
Thanks, Etheris. She was always brighter than the other kids. When we leave this place, and we will, I'll take her somewhere peaceful and quiet.
Do you know where I might find the blacksmith?
Even before all this started, he was off and gone. A dark burden weighed on him. I sincerely hope he has escaped Jova with the ON convoy. Pray, my son. Pray he hasn't been shipped off to the prison camps.
Did you happen to see where the convoy went?
Lieutenant Rue came to negotiate my release. Captain Voss would hear none of it. I heard their trucks leave the outpost this morning. Many roads lead outside the marsh. Sadly, my situation prevented me from seeing where they went.
I have a general idea, so...
Where's the ON outpost?
It's not far. Turn right, just before the blacksmith's forge. You should see it down the hill.
I honestly don't want to stop playing. The mystery, the combat, the exploration, all of it's got me.
Next time he falls, I'll let him choke a little longer.
Cool story, bro. It's all got me wanting to just keep going and keep going. And you know, I don't have a key. I'm guessing this is the captain's office. It's the only place that's actually locked. Sick half pipe, bro. See another. This is the blacksmith's forge. I hate it here. Oh, hey there, fellas. It's a nice night for prancing. Oh, you do prance ever so well. That guy saw the carnage and decided he wanted none of it. Too bad, it's coming for you. Frankly, that could have been a thumbnail itself. You know, I spent like 4 hours yesterday. No, not 4 hours on... Part of it was editing. Getting the videos taken care of to upload for today and tomorrow, which is Monday and Tuesday. Can't go that way. I mean, I've been looking at these paths for like 5 seconds now, and it just didn't register that I couldn't go those ways. There's a thing out there that needs killing, but there's stuff in here that needs to be in my pockets, so I'm going to be more concerned about that instead. Right, the thumbnails. I spent like not four. A map of the marshes. So from where we are, a map of Jova and the surrounding area with a route drawn by hand. I don't know where it's pointing, which is what I was looking for, but can I pocket that? Map, yeah, good. Okay. And I spent a good 2.5, no, it was definitely more than that. I spent like 3 hours collecting the materials. Lieutenant WeArEuS, I understand your commitment to the people of Hedea, but the evac window is closing fast. The entire country will be declared a no-fly zone shortly. Any aircraft in flight without clearance will be shot down. Leaving Hedea will be next to impossible after this. I hope you know what you're doing. I've also decided to stay and help as many people as possible. If you decide to leave Jova, know that you are welcome and led. From here on out, we're on our own. Excuse me. Can you two keep it down? Goodness. As I was saying, I spent a lot of time collecting the crap I needed for crafting the thumbnails for this for this playthrough, and yeah, those are stairs. And the other one that we've got coming tomorrow. And I mean, I don't know why I'm trying to make it out. Oh, frick. I could have... done the whole... And while you're recoiling, you die. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. It gets me in close, so I can love them down. Love them with my weapons, of course. You don't love these things with your bare hands. I see Andy's out there. That's one thing off cooldown. So yeah, the charge, I can understand why that has such a long cooldown. 3 minutes is kind of excessive, but I get it. Anyway, the thumbnail business is my favorite part and my most hated part of playthroughs. Across all active fronts, encounter unmarked soldiers wearing black uniforms. Being ordered to ignore and disregard these soldiers. Don't engage, impede, or otherwise interact. So that's, I'm pretty sure that's referring to the guys that I don't remember their names. The ones that were out in the forest that we got, basically that we got this, our gear from. I think they're referring to those guys.
I don't know how you managed to get here, and I don't care. I have my orders not to interfere with your operations. Just do me the same courtesy.
That explains why nobody tried to shoot me. Because I'm wearing the gear of... disregard? I'm trying to make a D&D reference here, but I can't I can't cobble anything together.
That's all we need. A bunch of fucking outsiders roaming around our country. I strongly suggest you avoid my men. They have enough to worry about.
Oops.
Who are you?
I'm Captain Vass, 6th Battalion, 3rd Company of the Asterian Armed Forces. I'm in charge here. Jova is part of Asteria now, so everything here belongs to the Sabinian cause.
Well, see, now they're talking about Asteria. So, there were Sabinians already living in this town. But, okay. Unfortunately, my earbud dislodged, so I had to restart the video lest the audio ended up corrupted or something ended up going horribly wrong.
I'll follow my orders for now, but there's a limit. The way I see it, you're not bulletproof, and you're alone.
I think I could do a lot of damage before I went down. I'm not necessarily operating by the laws of reality, so you guys are in danger. Anyway, as I was saying, so apparently Asteria is an entirely separate place where the Sabinians are, I guess, coming from. I guess some moved to whatever this place is, and they ended up getting strung up out in the forest just for being Sabinian, even though the ones invading from Asteria aren't connected to them in that particular way. They share the same birthplace, but I guess that went out the window when the war started.
I think we understand each other.
And you don't do a whole lot of thinking. Yeah.
I'm looking for Jova's blacksmith. Have you seen him?
He must have left with the UN convoy. Can't find this son of a bitch anywhere. We had a good deal. Our Corps of Engineers went dark right about when the creatures appeared. He was gonna help rebuild Jova. If you find him, tell him he can come back. I'll go easy on him.
No.
What's going on with the priest?
And here I thought we had an understanding. That priest is an AAF problem. He's a goddamn spy. End of story.
I would love to know how you think so.
What's going on at the Abbey?
The Abbey is off limits, and it's under investigation. We believe these priests are spies and informants for the enemy. We'll get to the bottom of this very soon.
How are they spies and informants if they're all stuck in the Abbey? Who are they spying on from there? Who are they informing from there? Your suspicions make no sense. I don't particularly care about what's going on here. Make sure.
Where was the ON convoy going? Where was the ON convoy?
Wherever they're going. The outpost.
Just to make sure there aren't any extra points of investigation that crop up. Ancient sensor.
Good haul. We usually don't find much in these backwater Palamis shitholes. Last time we hit, we barely filled up one truck. Voss is happy. And if Voss is happy, we're happy. He keeps the real good stuff in his office. We'll be living large after this.
Really? There's not even a reliable way to get up here, and it's still locked? God, I want to go in there. But we need a full bottle of mead, which we can't get unless we go to the Abbey, which is all the way across the marsh. We're going there, just not this episode. I want to make sure I clear this place out so there are no doubts whatsoever that I've left anything behind. I have to assume that that is the guy's office. So, why is this locked? And where do I get the key for it? That's that guy. Wish I could lure some Andes to him. Get the keys that way. So I think I have everything from the lower part of town. That's that guy.
Look at these fucking things. They're not the crunchiest chip in the bag, but they make up for it with pure aggression and ferocity. One of these bastards dismembered a guy like he was a mannequin. Well, they're calm now. But when you piss one off, run. Run your ass off.
I don't know why I'm still holding my gun. I saw a guy unload 2 clips into one of them. It just kept coming at him like it was nothing. We lost a lot of soldiers putting up these barricades. If they ever decide to storm the town, we're all fucked.
You know what? Hold that for me. Why can't let me go? Careful not to aggro anything else. Letter about defending Jova. I write to you from the town of Jova, my newest posting and, truthfully, most likely my last. Intelligence reports that an entire armored division is arriving to liberate Jova in a few days' time. There's absolutely no hope for us. I suppose this is any soldier's fate, really. I know our romance was brief, but you aren't the only soul on my mind. My biggest regret is that I'll never have the chance to truly get to know you. I think we could have led a wonderful life together. Goodbye. Satyrus forever gaze upon you. Signed, Stannis. That was addressed to Sonia, I believe. Now, I haven't been taking stock of the names of anyone, but there's only one woman in this town that is alive and matters. really want to do this. And I don't see any items or anything. But we got the second pulse. Oh. Piece of candy. How do you do? Okay. So there's another thing here. I'm probably going to forget that one. So we've got sniping Andes, blocking Andes, spider Andes, and porcelain Andes. Not bad variety. Those are corpses. Well, corpse Andes. Not to be confused with core Andes. You don't mess with core Andes. In here that leads to the underground, which I'm pretty sure I was thorough about. Don't see any. This was for Henry.
You want to join me?
That's drunk
There's
man.
plenty of booze to go around.
Who's in plain sight? I know I found that in the garage, but for the life of me, I don't know where. Or at least what it's referring to. I am very glad, though, that the mystery of why the soldiers aren't just aggroed on me has been, well, explained. I think I might have gone over every part of this town. And all of the stuff I can get, I have gotten. Ooh. That's... There's still a lot of stuff to be done, though. We've got the secret of the marsh over there. We've got the time loop there, which I'm guessing unlocks some sort of a mid-boss or something. Then we've got the Abbey all the way across. And we actually need to go by the time loop. Oh, that's not good, is it? According to what I'm seeing, it looks like that bubble is blocking off the road. Is there another way around? make sure we don't have anything else. No. And some stamina. Two blocking Andes. Okay, it doesn't block the road, which is good. I think I see something inside of it. I don't want any part of that frame. Okay, and we've already been over here. I want to give this town another once-over just to make sure that I've been as thorough as possible. But I'm not going to do that on camera. Because we've been here a very long time now. It looks like we might be able to go this long way and stay away from the time loop, which would be great, frankly. I don't know if there are any save points out here, though. I love the mysteries of this, of the exploration, though. Having to find things, to unlock things, to get the loot that's inside. I'm still going to take... Run. Wow. Absolute disrespect. What happens? I missed the heal, but we're not missing much health, so it's fine. You know, that honestly couldn't have gone better. I also saw that sniping Andy. Not a fan. Bastard has haze, which just makes everything about it worse. Also, there weren't any obstacles I could put between it and me while fighting its haze, so that's going to be rough, for sure. By the way, that one is over there. This is a different one entirely. What the bricks? I'm assuming they're all umbilicaled and... well, I want that. Number 1? Is that N1? That's going to be a new haze, and I am not looking forward to that. If I had my cooldowns, we'd have done the thing, but we don't, so... get over here. You're too busy attacking me. And I I got the timing on the heel. All right. One phased. We do need to make our way over to the Abbey. I'd like a save point before then, but I don't think we're going to be that lucky. We're already over 2 hours, and it was an hour and 46 minutes when the jack for my earbuds came out. Well, it didn't come out, it dislodged a bit, which was enough. Okay, the cooldown for my dash, forward charge, if you want to be specific about it, is taken care of. None of these guys, well, I want that, so they have to die. Those two are, yeah, they're not close enough. That went perfectly. Are you kidding me? This game hates me. Hey, that's pretty good. That should be the last one we need, too. There were only 2 extra slots, so... I mean, there were only 2 slots. And then the third one had something in it or was blocked. Should I waste the cooldown trying to deal with this thing before it drops the haze, or should we just kill it? Or let it play out? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us today. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back next week with another episode. Starting tomorrow, we will be playing, what is it called? Silk Song. Tomorrow and Friday. I know, everyone's playing Silk Song. Not everyone is playing... I almost forgot the name of this game. Not everyone is playing this game. I get that, but I also want to play Silk Song. I've been playing... Remember, we played pretty much nothing but, what is it? The first Berserker for a good while. Until we beat that. So, I wanted to take a break from Souls-likes, and then ended up with a break that was probably a lot longer than I had ever intended it to be. As a result, I'm all refreshed and ready to go with another one. That said, maybe you guys haven't had long enough of a break. The Wizard with a Gun was pretty fun as well, but this looks fun. This looked fun, and I was right. It is fun. It's great. It has all of the best qualities I could want in a game. Exploration, fun combat, rewarding exploration, the rewarding part being most important. What's the point of exploration if you're not getting anything out of it? And there is a lot of stuff to be gotten. Unfortunately, we won't be able to deal with most of it to this episode. Hopefully, the Abbey has everything else we need in order to get this ball rolling. We could I think... Wait. Yes. Didn't... We're not done. We need 2 more of these. These are the torch things that we turned in the underground and over there at the marsh. I don't know what the marsh dungeon entrance, where the 2 ON peacekeepers are. These have the markings that were on the door that we saw in the underground. But these are only 2 of the 3 we need. Maybe one of the others are already on the wall at the Abbey. Because one was at the marsh dungeon. The other one was in the underground here. We're collecting 2 extras, so we need 2 more of each, well, 1 more of each of these. And then the Abbey should have 1 more. I don't remember what the icon was for that last one, and it doesn't really matter. I've been trying to keep track and pay attention to walls and everything to keep an eye out for any of them in town, but I think there's only the one that we already flipped in the underground area. So we're probably safe as far as that's concerned. Oh, this is what I found out there near the Porcelain Andes that I thought was just going to be an item I'd be able to pick up real quick and then run off with, but it turned out to be a little more complicated than that. It almost got me hit, but I dodged at the last second, and I came out of it spotless. A total of 5 symbols must be aligned to open the doorway. These ancient symbols are spread throughout the Akasha marshes. Marshes, not marches. Even if their locations and method of activation are unknown, I was able to piece together the proper sequence. Dotted U-shape, solid light bulb, dotted cartwheel. Solid and dotted V-shape, solid eye. The order in which the symbols are activated appears to be irrelevant. Oh, that's good. That's very good. All of this is, of course, purely theoretical. Tomorrow I will set off in search of concrete evidence. I'll start at the doorway itself, located, if my research is correct, beneath the town of Jova. You are right, it is down there. I have not received official appropriation, of course, to pursue this, but I'm confident that OMSIF Command will change their minds. By the way, OMSIF is the group that I got this gear from when everyone was eradicated. Okay. So, yeah, that's important. I'm glad I actually looked at these things because I thought I was done collecting. I mean, I was going to still keep an eye out, but I mean, after all, I'm just going to pick up everything I come across so long as I can reach it. And if I can't reach it, I'll kill whatever I need to get to it. But that's going to have to wait until next episode, which, as I said, won't be until next week because we start the playthrough of Silk Song. I don't know why it's so difficult for me to remember that goddamn game's name. Now, before we go, if you're new here, or if you've just stumbled upon this, or if you're asleep and you're watching this, which is the strangest bit of business, but I'll leave you to it. At the very least, consider subscribing. I know it's a hassle. I often can't be bothered to do it myself. But I also don't really watch new channels unless I'm looking for something specific, and I never am. But if you would, feel free to. If not, well, that's fine too. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.